great. My favourite part was seeing him laugh at his own jokes. I love that, it's the best. Alright guys, let's get it up for your second last comedian of the night. Let's get a clap going. Let's go. Let's go for Mr. Ziggy.
Am I the only one in the audience that thought that Millennium was speaking to someone in the audience? It sounded too close to home. I guess I'm right there. Anyways, I wrote this earlier today, so please don't judge me. Comedy, stand-up comedy is a lot like first date. You know, you listen to me talk a lot about myself, and then pray to God I don't expect a kiss at the end of it. I actually cannot wait to die, and the reason for that is I've got questions for God that I feel He's the only one that can answer. Like, honestly, what's with AIDS and cancer? And I'm pretty sure He would say like it's all crowd control. Early in life, I did the flooding, but now with the way water bills are high and water restrictions, that shit's just too expensive. That went well, pretty well. Another one, and this is like a really important question. How come "Thou shalt not put pineapple on pizza" is not in the 10 Commandments? See? And then, whose bright idea was mosquitoes? Like, seriously, he was like sitting there and was like swatting away the flies, doing the whole Aussie dance. Bloody annoying bastards. Let me create something smaller, more annoying, that sucks. Blood. And itches. Humans are gonna love me for this. Yeah. And the reason I know that I'm gonna live forever, because God knows that I have these questions, along with I want to know about His perving ways, Him checking me in the shower when I'm having sex with a wife, and I want to know His networking with Santa Claus. I mean, that shit's just not on. He even gave Santa Claus the one day of the year, Jesus' birthday, to cruise around to all the brothels, see all the naughty girls. Jeez, there's a couple there. Take numbers, guys. A couple, the pro-girls union actually call him the 2-second man. Yeah. That's a slow burner. I'm actually South African, and I know what you people are thinking is like, you can't be African, you're white. Well, I am, so sorry. South Africa has 11 official languages, and people are like, can you speak them? Mate, I barely speak English, yet alone the clicky language could mean, hello, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
The other one, hello, sweetheart. Or, I've just done nasty things to your mom, and I'll never know. But I can fluently swear in all 11 languages. I know the important parts. And people always ask me, you're from South Africa, do you ride lions? Nah, mate, I prefer the kangaroo. Lions are lazy, kangaroos, better hoppage. Okay, I guess that one's gonna be a no. But yeah, like people ask me, crime, is it so bad in South Africa? Muggings and whatnot. Makes me remember the first time I got mugged. Was in Rockingham. I was walking home from the Swinging Pig, and this gentleman jumped out from the bush with a knife. I was like, oh, he's gonna make me a sandwich. I could go for a sandwich. And then he screamed and shouted something, blah, blah, blah. So I learned a South African trick, always carry a poor man wallet. So I gave it to him. He felt so bad for me, he gave me a 20. I did pretty well there. Before I moved to Australia, I actually went back to Lithuania, where I'm originally from, and it was winter, so I got my natural white back. The country has sun for so little that you're white, you pretty much glow in the dark to the snow, and you just melt in. So we always have to wear high vis. If Michael Jackson moved to Lithuania, he would have saved himself a whole lot of plastic surgery. He would have been whiter than Macaulay Culkin. But yeah, so I spent a couple months there. I got my white back. Then I went to the States, and you know, in the States you got to test drive the local Mary Jane, you know, for research purposes, you know, not for any other reason. So one day I was driving home and I got pulled over by this police officer, and this black gentleman walked out, and I was like, "Holy shit, King Kong's gonna eat me!" He obviously didn't like that. Under his breath, he said something along the lines of, "White boy's gonna get shot." I was like, I remember how the cops like shooting people here. Hands on the steering wheel. Do not make eye contact. I passed him my license. He looked at it. He's like, "I see you from South Africa. I see you must be one of those white Africans. Us brothers need to stick together. You must tell Mother Africa, I'm coming home. Never been out of the States, but I'm coming home." I'm like, Jesus, the hell did I smoke? I'm like, "Do not make eye contact." He's like, "Just tell Mother Africa, I'll be home." And he just puts his fist out, and I'm like, fist pumped, and he walked away. I'm like, okay, us Africans must stick together. And I drove home, and I went to the people that I stayed with, and I told them the story. And the father, obviously a member of that clan that can't spell, KKK, he's like, "Them niggas be crazy." I'm like, whoa, you can't speak to my people like that. Thank you.
Jiggy, ladies and gentlemen, how's that? All right, that's a good word to end the set on. All right.